The border crisis. The government's funding it.
The government's funding.
Government's funding it. Health and Human Services is a $1 trillion agency. They fund these NGOs in Texas.
Non-government.
Yeah, non-government organizations, but ironically, they're funded by the government. So they're actually a government organization. Southwest Key's a $1 billion company. The government funds it. They house all the underage kids. So if they take the flow of the children away, they stop the flow of money to the companies that house the children.
They lose their job.
They lose their job. And they said that to me. Well, we need the illegals to keep coming. I said, why? Because without them, we don't have a paycheck. At the end of the day, everyone's got a price. Everyone, our film Line in the Sand out today. Border Patrol whistleblower in the film has just received this letter from the Customs and Border Patrol demanding to know answers to a series of questions. This was sent from Customs and Border Patrol last night. Number one, did you participate in any filmed interview for the movie Line in the Sand? Did you receive any compensation for your participation in the interview, meeting, or discussion? Did you participate in any interview inside your Border Patrol vehicle? And if you answered yes to any of these questions, did you receive supervisory approval? Now, Zachary, the Border Patrol agent in the film, whistleblower in the Line in the Sand film, has just responded with this letter that he just wrote to Robert Garcia, Chief Patrol Agent. That's the guy that had me detained in Vermont with the state troopers in front of his house. You're standing outside the Chief Border Patrol agent's home. We've made a film, and we're asking for comment. Am I being detained? Am I being detained?
So right now I'm telling you, you are not free to leave. You're being detained.
And this is what Zachary responds to. Listen to this. The only compensation I received and benefited from was a nice, clean, free, clear conscience, because I told the truth to the American people and fulfilled my duty to the Constitution. Zach also wrote, I did participate in the film Line in the Sand inside a Border Patrol vehicle, just like all the other agents in the film did. Zachary wrote, there are 300,000 missing children that DHS has admittedly not been able to keep track of. I noted the Border Patrol's policy is to not take their biometric information, making it effectively impossible to be able to positively identify the children. And finally, Zachary wrote this. Listen to this. I received all the necessary approval I needed from the United States Constitution. In fact, I am directed to do what I have done from the oath of office I took under God from the day I entered office. Film Line in the Sand out today. And I wanted to thank Mr. Robert N. Garcia for all the free advertising that you're giving to this film. Thank you, Robert Garcia, because you're going to help save children's lives. You keep writing those letters. And Zachary, he'll keep responding. LineInTheSandMovie.com, Tucker Carlson Network out today.
You are unbelievable.
Stamping fake addresses.
Because you are a bunch of thieves and criminals. You steal children.
Every single agent knows deep in his heart what's going on is wrong. Children get in traffic every day. We don't take their biographical info. We're very busy up there. We're overran. And a lot of the times we are letting people just on the street to court dates they'll never show up to. With children we can't keep track of.
Are you Michael? This is the Border Patrol agent. Are you Michael Schick? Yes, you are. That's your picture, isn't it? First, at Michael Schick's house, he denied his identity, got into his ATV just to drive it up the driveway a few feet. Why did you send a cease and desist letter? He just denied his identity, this Border Patrol agent. Second, at Fortunato's residence, they threatened to sick the dogs on us.
You need to leave.
Rich,
You can call the police. Get off my porch.
we'd like to speak to your husband.
Let my dog out.
Okay, that was Richard Fortunato's person telling us that she's going to let the dogs out.
Who let the dogs out?
Woof, woof.
We got an unaccompanied minor right here, guys. This is heartbreaking right here.
Those criminals are being put with the kids? They're putting the criminals with the kids. Does sacrificing your value system and integrity to feed your family make you a bad person?
Stop the car. Stop the car.
They're very upset.
Right there, get down!
It's not about people.
follow the journey of the immigrants. It's just all about money. The journey of the children. And the journey into human nature.
One of our plans when we started TCN was to run great long-form content, documentaries on topics that other people were ignoring. Well, we have the best so far. It's called Line in the Sand, and it's by James O'Keefe, one of the last brave and honest journalists in this country. How brave? James O'Keefe embedded with the cartels as they moved migrants engaging in human trafficking at the largest scale in modern times from Latin America to the United States. He embedded with the cartels with hidden cameras, and the result is this documentary, Line in the Sand, which we are proud to run exclusively on TCN. Line in the Sand, October 10th. Highly recommended. One of our plans when we started TCN was to run great long-form content, documentaries on topics that other people were ignoring. Well, we have the best so far. It's called Line in the Sand, and it's by James O'Keefe, one of the last brave and honest journalists in this country. How brave? James O'Keefe embedded with the cartels as they moved migrants engaging in human trafficking at the largest scale in modern times from Latin America to the United States. He embedded with the cartels with hidden cameras, and the result is this documentary, Line in the Sand, which we are proud to run exclusively on TCN. Line in the Sand, October 10th. Highly recommended.
Captain, my captain.
Sit down, Mr. Anderson. You hear me? Sit down. Sit down. This is your final warning, Anderson. How dare you? Do you hear me?
Oh, Captain, my captain.
Mr. Overstreet, I warn you. Sit down.
It's in the movie.
Do you show any death in the movie?
There's a couple scenes of little girls all alone at the wall. So you'll come across just a girl.
I saw in your
in the
trailer, the little girl
just standing there all alone, unaccompanied. And
how scared she must have been.
We talked to her, and where's your dad? Oh, he's in heaven. Where's your mom? Oh, she's back there. Where are your parents? They're lured here. They drug the kids. They give them some type of plant in Mexico to sedate them.
Drugged children.
Drug children. Obviously, she's seen some gruesome, horrible things. And, you know, it's like that movie Sound of Freedom, except this is all real footage. Here. Now. Higher, and then higher, and then the beautiful haunting one. There you go, a little sooner, but good. And then higher. Back to the original chord. And then change it up. Perfect. Higher again. Good. And then back to the original. Life and death. Change. All right, now we're. Good. What do you think, man? What do you think?
We just got a song.